This might be very simple, it might not. Who can tell? Question I want to answer first of all is, does this motor work? It runs fine. Some super glue down in there. Actually, super glue might do it. It might not need any baking powder. Seems very loose, this. Oh, that's come off. So that's fine. Oh, it's very slow, and that motor's smoking. It's frying tonight. £17, and there'll be £5 postage on top of that. Hi again, folks. How's all doing? Welcome to part 3, and hopefully the final part of getting this Bachmann 56XX locomotive running again for Stephen. In the last episode there, discovered that this motor was burnt out, which to be honest is something I should have spotted earlier, but it's a bit unusual. You know, I tested it at the battery, it seemed to run absolutely fine. But yeah, I probably should have connected it up to an amp meter and tested it properly. But anyway, Bachmann have supplied a replacement. So let's open this up and make sure they've sent the right one first of all, and we'll get it fitted, and hopefully all will be well. It's very similar to the motor that was burnt out on that pannier tank I worked on, but it is slightly bigger. It wouldn't fit in the mount. This mount is longer than the one in the pannier tank. So there we go. It's definitely the same motor. Get glasses on. Is there any particular way around this goes? So just looking at the back of the old motor here, you can see it's got a little N on it, which I'm assuming is for north, so it's indicating the polarity of the motor. So we can orientate the new motor the same because it's got a little N too. So we know that the red wire is going to connect to this terminal. So I think that's the first point of order, is to solder the wires onto the motor and then onto the PCB. We'll put new wires on, put the red one on first, and my wire strippers are in the layout room. Deary me. Right, cut a length of red, and we'll cut a length of black as well. Strip that and twist it. So red wants to go there. Just a quick pull of the solder. There we go. And we'll do the black wire. So that's going to fit in there. I want to solder that wire into the PCB on that side and the black one to the other side. That wants to come up. Get some of that solder off of there. Feed the wire up from underneath, I think. through there like that. We'll solder it like that. Taken, yep. And we'll do the same with the black wire. Bring it through from underneath. Through there like so. There we go. So the soldering done. We can screw this PCB back down. That. Empty all these screws and everything else. I'll tell you what, let's get the motor slotted in. Just clips in, like so. It's fine. Get this out the road. Screws in there. We want to make sure these wires are going to route nicely down the back there. These aren't in the way of anything. So there we go. We'll get some grease on this worm gear. Nice big dollop of grease on there. A bit of oil on these gears. Okay, strictly speaking, this should now work. Okay. Switch on the controller. That seems good to me. Let's work the grease in. No sign of any smoke or anything horrible happening, so that looks good. Okie dokie, we'll pop this little thing on. It seems to just clip on to there. Like so. And then this wants to go on to there like that. One of the little lugs is broken off. And then we pop the body on. Which is in pretty good condition. We'll get the dusty brush onto it. Right. Just plonks in like that. Right, so I'm guessing that odd screw goes down in there. There we go. Now I don't think this came with any couplings on it, but we'll put one on the back. I'm going to have to order up, there's one. I'm going to have to order up a load of these couplings because I quite often get sent locomotives that don't have a coupling on them, and it's usually one of these. Stick that on the back there. There we go. Okie dokie. There we go. Job done. Right, let's go and pull out the shed. Okay then, let's bring her out. So there we are, finally got Stephen's 56XX here back together and running again, and running very nicely actually. Yeah, a simple case of fitting a new motor relay, as was the case with the pannier I just worked on. I was actually working on both the pannier and this at the same time. Two Bachmann models with dead motors. But with this one, a replacement motor was available, thankfully, otherwise I'd have been looking at some sort of bodge again. If I'd been given this as a complete model to repair, I'd probably have spotted the dodgy motor almost straight away, as it would have clearly shown up on a test run and on the amp meter. But as you saw, I test ran the motor on a battery and it seemed okay, and even when fitted into the chassis it seemed to drive the wheels no problem. But once under load, then the smoke signal started and it ran really slow, so it was clearly a duffer. But anyway, there we go, easy job, and Stephen has a nice 56XX in good running order again. Okay folks, catch you later.